Peace. What's good, my peoples? It's your boy, Sincere 7, coming to you live and direct from the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, the pad. Also representing the House of Genesis. If I was president, I would tax it. But if I was a dealer, I would bag it and get it cracking. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm feeling good today, y'all. I'm feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? It's my weekend, my bays that went on, you know what I'm saying? Gave Baba some time to herself, and I got me some real rest, y'all. I got me some real rest. I went to bed, I popped up this morning, not popped up, I woke up this morning and was able to just lay there, you know what I'm saying? Not so much meditate, but like that morning meditation, just relax, like no kids, no business, no nothing. I was just really relaxed and operated in that light dream realm, that real light work went, and it was just a beautiful thing. And I got up and I got to getting all my packages together to ship off people the packages that they waiting on and the deliveries I got to make. And I just got to moving around. And of course, got my music on. You know what I'm saying? Whole vibe, like the vibe, morning vibe. I don't know about y'all, but I set my vibe. It's like it's every morning. Every morning, it's pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? Get your personal hygiene in. Get your little drink or whatever, however you're gonna greet yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get your music going. It's a vibe. It's like you gotta set yourself daily. You gotta be prepared. Because you already know you're gonna face challenges. You already know, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get out here and experience it. You gotta go through it. You gotta see things. Every day when we wake up, like when we was asleep, we was putting in the operating standard for the next day to come. So everything that you're going through today, you putting that on yourself. If you got a flat tire, you put that on yourself in the realms last night, everything. And it's so you can go through it. It's a test. I had somebody I care about, they've been like real frustrated and real like negative and down. And it's like, all right, I see you, and I know where it's coming from, but you got to be a self alchemizing. You got to change that energy. You got to look for greater. You got to see greater. You got to manifest greater. And then when you start to feel it, and it's like, all right, things are starting to work out, and you start to have that like happiness, because that's what happiness is. When things happen that make you comfortable, there's a happiness. You're looking for the state of joy where even if things is not happening the way they're supposed to, you can still have a state of joy. You can still be satisfied and content. So some challenging times came to them. It was like, fuck, here goes some more bullshit. I was like, listen, that's a test. It's a test, because when you said, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better about life. I'm seeing things in a greater way. It's like, all right, cool. And then life and energy and all of these things is going to test that. It's going to throw something at you, see if you, oh, man, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like, if you're trying to stop smoking cigarettes, that first time something stressed you out, you're like, man, fuck that, I'm about to smoke. Like, you're not really trying. You got to, you know what I'm saying? And so just bringing that attention to yourself, your manifestations, your day, you know. But anyway, so what I'm here for today is to talk about the product of the week. Like I said, y'all, I'm trying to be consistent, right? So it's 52 weeks in a year. So every week I'm trying to bring y'all another product, trying to bring your attention, whether it's something that can assist with making you, allowing you to bring your body to a state of homeostasis, something that's healing, something that is an adaptogen, something that will improve you, will help you, assist you, even things that will entertain you, right? So we've had Sananga was on the product of the week list for the eye drops for the eyes, to cleanse the panema, physical eyes, things of this nature. We had the cacao. No. We had the coffee cherry skins. Yeah. No, and cacao. Yeah, the cacao, coffee cherry skins, Sananga, Changa. Bow. There it is. Changa, Sananga, coffee cherry skins, cacao, and the week 5 product of the week. It's Sincere Mirage THC Infused wines. Bow. Sincere Mirage THC Infused wines is the product of the week. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this. this is not for healing. I can talk about it like that. You know what I'm saying? I can talk about the what is this that people be feeling? Anxiety that they feel, and how this will relax that. You know what I'm saying? How this will, for people who have issues sleeping and things of that nature. I could go through that, right? But on some G shit, I didn't make or create Sincere Mirage to be a healing product. I created it to be an exclusive, high level product, right? Like, where do you get THC infused wine? Back in the day, I used to do the THC expos every year. Okay? The THC expo, for those of y'all from Detroit, if y'all been to the expos, y'all know what it is. And if you're not from Detroit and you don't know about THC expo, I'll say this. What the hell was that thing called? Cannabis Cup. High Times Cannabis Cup, right? Y'all know about the Cannabis Cup. So when cannabis became legal in Michigan, when Obama was elected, the night Obama was elected, everybody else was celebrating the first black president. I was celebrating the legalization of cannabis in Michigan. And so we would have these, Tom French was his name. Tom would have these expos every year. THC Expo would go down at the Rooster Tail. I think once it was in Burt's downtown. It was always a high. It was some dope shit, right? Hundreds of people. He would have special guests, all of this. So I would go to the THC Expo every year because I grow the best weed in Michigan. I'm the best organic grower in Michigan, hands down. Period. I don't care. Tell whoever you want to tell. They know. So, of course, I'm gonna be at the expo. But I go to the expo and I'm like, oh, all right, let me come in. I ain't just gonna have my weed. I'm gonna come in for other shit. Let me make some weed peanut butter. Let me make some weed salad dressing. Let me make some weed. Man, I had all these damn products. And every year I would go to the expo and I would be like, yeah, I got the flame ass weed, got the brownies and cookies, of course, but also I got this special shit. I got this salad dressing. I got this, whatever it was. The next year, somebody in there would have whatever the hell I had the year before. And it started to be like, come on, man, y'all know I'm popping. Like, come on. And I got frustrated because it's like, I wanted to be the only one. And so I'm like, yo, I got to come up with a product that nobody else has, right? I got to come up with something that can't nobody else copy. So at the time, I was doing the grow rooms. I installed grow rooms. Go Green Installations is my company. So we install cannabis grow rooms, wine cellars, smoke rooms, Murphy doors, hidden entrances, all of this shit. So I wanted a commercial for my business at the time. And so one of my partners told me about a guy who do commercials. He got equipment, got a studio, this, that. I go to the studio. We're making my commercial in the conversation of what else do you do? And I started telling them all the different things that I do. You know, I run a business consultation and startup company. I run, I sell weed. I'm just going through all the different things. Say, what you do? So he starts talking about his, 9 to 5. He's a business guy. And he said, and then, I do the production. I do music. I do rap. I do hip hop. I do classic jazz. Okay, cool. He said, and me and a few of my brothers, we make wine. I said, what? Y'all make wine? Silly ass black dude. I say some shit like, man, white people make wine, man. Black people don't make wine. I'm being funny, silly and shit. So we get to kicking it about the wine making. Bro, what that shit entail? You know what I'm saying? How that work? He started telling me about it. And as he's telling me, I'm thinking, wait a minute. So, okay. And I'm in my mind trying to figure out what process the weed go in. Okay. So I say to him, hey bro, you ever made cannabis infused wine? And he said, bro, me and my partner's been trying to figure that shit out for years, bro. We gonna figure that shit out, but nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I be thinking, and I'm hearing him tell me about how he's thinking about approaching it. And I'm like, what? And I'm realizing, oh, you approaching it from a winemaker. I'm approaching it from an alchemist point of view. I'm not looking at the wine or the weed, or I'm looking at the alchemist, like how do all these things come together? So I said to him, hey, so what would you charge for one of those? Because he had them where the wine was not done yet. It was being made. He makes wine, right? So he says, it's not done yet. I said, I know. I said, let me ask you this. If it was finished, what would it be worth? That right there? Yeah. Well, 1 6-gallon carboy is about 2.5 cases. There's 12 bottles in the case. So 2.5 cases, 24 plus a half a case, 6, 30 bottles. 30 bottles, okay. How much you sell these bottles for? About $15. So y'all take 30, multiply it times 15. Whatever that is, that's what I offered him. I said, I'll pay you that for that right now. He said, what? For that right now? Yeah. Mind you, it's in 1 6-gallon big ass carboy is what it's called. I'm paying him the price for bottled, labeled, shelf-released wine. See how this looks right now? If I sell this to you right now, I had to pay for the bottles, I had to pay for the labels, I had to pay for the ink, I had all of this shit. So imagine you making a pitcher of Kool-Aid and you're gonna pour that into different jars and you're gonna charge $3 per jar because I gotta pay the jar, da. Well, the Kool-Aid in the jar is actually worth $1.50. I'll give you the money for all of it, even though I'm getting just that. So that's what I did. I bought his wine, which called resale price per bottle, the entire 6 gallons. I paid him that. Now, I took it home and I put my 1-2 thing on it. Because the process that it has to go through all the way, I'm like, well, shit, I can get here and blah, 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 before blah, blah, blah. And then when it did it, okay? And I did that. And I bottled that shit up. And I took that shit to the TAC Expo. The TAC Expo. And when I say I went in that bitch and sold out, that weekend, I sold out. Okay. I went back to him a week later and I said, hey, bro, I need some more of that wine. He said, what you do, fuck it up? I said, no, it's gone. What you mean it's gone? I sold it. You sold it? What you mean? What you mean what I mean? I did what I did, bottled it and sold it. He said, where? I told him where. He said, THC Expo. Wait a minute. So you infused? I said, yeah. He said, no shit, yeah. How much did you? And I told him how much I sold these bottles for. He was like, and it's all gone already? I said, yeah. He said, bro, that was like 2 months worth for me. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. So let me buy another one. Listen to this shit, y'all. He says to me, well, now that I know what you're doing with it and what you're making off of it, I'm gonna have to charge you more. Wait. I paid you retail price for a wholesale product. And you telling me that now that I'm ready to buy more is because of what I did with it, and you're gonna have to go up, nah, man, that ain't cool, and I ain't with it. He said, what else you gonna do? Make it on your own? And then like, shit. Like, I'm some like, yo, I need you type of shit. And I'm like, oh, he has absolutely no idea who he's fucking with. I said, no problem, bro. Don't worry about it. And I left and I went and got me a few books. And then, a week after that, I went down to the California grape juice down on 4th, and I bought me a big-ass motherfucking thing of motherfucking grape juice, and I went and making wine, and I made some of the best motherfucking wines, and I started releasing my shit. Listen, my shit was popping so hard that I started taking investments. Every January, I would open up, like right now, I would take investments. People would invest. They'll bring their tax money to me. I got 3,000. I got 2,000. I got 500. And what I would tell them was, whatever you invest with me, I'm going to put it into my business and you'll get your returns in April. Because that's when, right after the expo is over and I make all my pros back. Because I didn't have it at the time where I could buy all of that juice, all of them bottles, all of that shit and make it all. So I had to get funded. And I will guarantee their return of interest, 25% ROI within. Listen, I had a dude who was my mentor on some financial shit, millionaire. And he told me, if you can bring back 12.5% within a year, any investor will listen. I said, 12.5 in a year? I'll give you 25 in 4 months. He said, bullshit. I said, bet. And when he said that, I just started telling everybody. And that's how I opened up my investment company. Every January, people invest. I would make mad cases of wine, go to the expo, sell out, give everybody their money. And their money was backed by my products. It was in the contract. If I don't give you this amount of money back on this date, instead you get a half a pound of weed, 4 bottles of wine, half a pound of mushroom. Like people would be like, bet, hell yeah, bet, hoping I fuck up, hoping I don't give them their little goddamn 1,500 back. Like, here you go, it's cool, appreciate it, right? So that's how Sincere Mirage got started. And after a few years, just being consistent, just certain highs. Derek Coleman, what's my man? Corey Blunt. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker from the Kobe and LeBron and all them. I ain't no sports dude, but when my man took that to the final draft, Final Four, Ice Cube brought me to do the after party for the Big Three when they came out. So it just started hitting the right places. And since then, it'd be like, wait, weed, wine. Who the fuck? Where the fuck? And people who want to invest in it started hitting me. So that took me to the point where it was like, through in Detroit, everybody know, yo, there's infused wine. It's popping. I got infused wines. Crown Red's got infused wine. It's different people out here with their infused wines, right? And so the shit going good, and somebody hit me like, yo, I want to do my own. Like, all right, well, how many? No. I just want you to send just the bottles. Like, no, I want to do my own. Like, oh shit, white label is what it's called. So I start white labeling the product. Now, since then, Sincere Mirage ain't even really been on the scene because the white label, like everybody who want their own cannabis wine, boom, get their little deal, get their little distribution deal, and they go. So now I don't have to do nothing because it's you know what I'm saying? It's Beauty on the Brain. Peace, how you doing? Who was that? Beauty on the Brain. They called me by my name. What's poppin', baby? So the white labeling is just a beautiful thing. And it just really took off, and it's just been a blessing. And let me just tell y'all, so the TAC Expo, I have had somebody try to copy me once. So dig this, y'all. Real shit. So crazy how this happened. It was like the last THC Expo. And for whatever reason, I'm like, I'm not even going to do no products. I'm not going to pop up and, yeah, I'm in here, I'm selling weed. I'm good, man. Let them people do their thing, right? You know, I have enough, notability in the city, all right? So I'm like, I'm just going to just hang out and chill and come to the conference as you're moving around. I've never really got to hang out since the first one because I've been a part of it. So me and my peoples, we get together, we go to the expo. We walking around, we hanging out. Somebody come get me and say, hey, I need you to come over here and see something. I said, what's up? Just come over here with me. Check this out. I started looking, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm looking at the people's table and shit. What's this? Cannabis infused wine. Okay. He got my shimmer in it. Oh, y'all really started looking at the bottles and shaking them. I said, yo, this you? It was a chick behind it. Yeah, y'all see that? Yeah. I said, this you? Chick behind the thing, the desk. She's like, well, yeah. I said, this dope right here. Like, y'all doing infused wines, huh? Yo, like, you don't see that much out here. Yeah, me and my husband, he started this about a year ago. So I started asking questions, like, oh, that's dope. How you know what I'm saying? And she started kind of saying things, filling me in piece by piece a little bit. And she was like, well, I don't really know. Airline friend. Oh, shit, please. She said, I don't really know everything. He's the one who really do that. I said, all right, well, I'm going to come back when he over here. So I go outside and I smoke. I'm like kind of really, you know what I mean? And boom, I go back in, walking around. I see my man over at the table. So I tap my man's like, yo, there you go. I'm about to go over here. So my man's like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So I go over to the table and I'm like, yo, what's up, huh? He was like, yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? I said, yeah, I see this wine and shit you doing. Like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Where you get that idea from? And he's looking at me and he was like, well, me and my wife, we have been you know, honestly, man, we had seen another guy and he had something like that. We was like, that's a good idea. So we went and bought wine and started pouring and doing. And I'm like, okay, so dig. So let me tell you something. First of all, your bottles, yo, you got to get the ones that's like $7.50 with the corks in them, right? You can get that at da-da-da-da. And then like around the top, it looks so much better if you got the PVC, right? To match the flavor, right? And you can get your labels from, and I started just laying the game down on them. I'm telling him everything but the recipe. And I say, now, as far as the way you infuse the wine, just pouring tincture into wine, that's not really, because you're not making the wine. I don't know, you know, good luck on all of that, though. You know what I'm saying? And I turn around and I walk off. And so my man's is following me, and I'm going outside to the car. And I get in the car, and I roll the windows down. I'm hot. I'm heated. I'm pissed. I wanted to knock my man's table over and snatch his ass up on some Wu-Tang shit. So I get outside, I roll the windows down, and I'm sitting in the car, and I'm smoking, and my man's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that's not what I expect. I said, what you expect? What you expect? Me to kick his table over, slap his ass up? You see how many people in there, man? You see how many people is in there, bro? We know what's going on, but I don't give a fuck no more. Can't nobody stop me. If he want to copy me, I'm giving him the code. Fuck it. What, man? What, like, bro, ain't no need in creating enemies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Was that shit foul? Yeah, it was foul. But if a motherfucker want to beat me, man, I'm going to give him the recipe, man. Tell him how to get it right. If you going to mock me right, man. Fuck it. Because you going to bring attention to me, man. Fuck all that, man. I ain't tripping on that shit, man. I just, like, damn, bro, you could at least just came to me and asked me. So I'm just in the car going off, smoking a blunt. So finally I calmed down, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. My man's in the car. He get out the car. When I came to get in the car with my man, he got in his car. Now he gets out the car. He comes to the window. He said, hey, bro, can I talk to you for a minute? I said, yeah, what's up? He said, hey, man, I was in there when you walked up to the table and started asking him different questions because I was wondering about the product. He said, I heard you say to her, I'll come back when he's over here. I said, because apparently he didn't want to ask the question. He's like, I'm just going to listen to what man do. So he said, when I walked up and I heard you talking, I was kind of confused, but I came out here and you just happened to be parked next to me and you smoke. I heard you, bro. Are you telling me that you got to, and I started telling him, yeah, man, I run Sincere Mirage. He likes Sincere Mirage. That's the shit. That's what I was looking for. I was here last year, and I'm like, damn, what to do with the wine? And that's why I came over, and I was looking like, it kind of looked, that's you? I'm like, yeah. He was like, bro, hold on. First of all, he said, I love your product. He said, second of all, I just listened to everything and watched all that shit go down. Bro, you a dope-ass dude, bro. You cool as fuck, bro. Like, I probably would have beat my man ass, too. And the way you handled that, and then you gave him the game, bro. That shit was crazy. Bro, I want to fuck with you. My man bought me out that day. I gave him my card. He was like, no, I want to get down like right now. Like, he was like, I came here looking for you. He said, I the whole week. And I'm thinking, because this is like Sunday. This is like last day. I'm saying, bet. I got shit at the crib. Pulled up, got it off. Off the strength of me just being righteous. Because I had been changed. And I had got away from the street shit. I got away from violence. So it's things that, when things occurred, it's like, yeah, I don't know exactly how I would have, but no, I'm a civilized individual, man. Check it. I'm gonna give you the game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him since. I don't know if he could. He can't. Listen, ain't nobody out here making the product. Period. Not. Ain't nobody got the formula. I got the cheat codes. I'm interdimensional. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. I'm a shaman and a medicine man. My security clearance in the spiritual realms is heavily high. Why do you think I'm able to do the things and produce the things and be in the places? Because I'm righteous. My integrity's good. I don't fight for positions. I ain't got to be on stage. I ain't got to be at your conferences and your all of that. If you ask me, I will come, but I'm not fighting for shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a position in my own motherfucking shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm blessed and highly favored, and I'm appreciative. And I've learned how to give honor. I've learned how to give veneration. I've learned how to pay attention and not be egotistical. So with that, I also ain't got to kiss no ass. All I got to do is do. My human design said, do what make you feel good. You know what make me feel good? Showing out for y'all. I like healing y'all. I like giving y'all products. I love teaching. That's where I'm at now. I just want to teach y'all. I'm about to just be teaching. I'm teaching everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But the product of the week, this week, is my product. Created by me. From my brain, from my spirit, from my heart. Like, to truly want to give something fucking high quality that motherfuckers can't copy. You can build with it with me. We can all, you can have your own. You know what I'm saying? Or you can have your own. And if you do, I ain't lying. I'm looking for the next person to, like, okay, the best thing that ever happened to McDonald's was Burger King. You think you better than who? Shit, let's do a live taste off. Let's do a live, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like in a respectful way. That's why I gave my man the game. I challenge you. Because if I'm here next year, I want you to sit next to me. I want you to pull all your bottles out. I want you to get a taste test. I want you to tell them how you formulated your company just like how I just did. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is something that I'm proud about. I always say when I go to a community, I try to learn, I try to master, and I try to leave something behind, right? So when I go in, first, I'm just a student. I'm here to learn. That's it. Humble, humility, just teach me. I don't know shit. I want to learn as much as I can. Then I usually try to get to that point where it's like I can compete with my teacher. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to master it, right? And then once I master it, then I leave something behind. You know what I'm saying? I create something, I give something back. You know what I'm saying? And so that was my gift back to the cannabis community, because I came and learned it and then I mastered it. Now, out of anything about me that I'm gonna brag about is that. Like, don't, it's only one person that I'll even pull out a chair and let him sit and be like, you can be comfortable. I ain't finna say nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yo, peace to God. He know who he is. You know what I'm saying? The God can sit there and I ain't finna say shit. We've been through that. I've been compete with the God silently and out loud for like 20 years and shit. And then when we finally met, it was like, okay. That's why they say, like, oh, who's your martial art master? Who you think, oh yeah, he'll whoop so-and-so, he'll whoop so-and-so ass. And then the other person, nah, he'll whoop, they'll get that nigga down. Them two that you speaking about, when they meet, they don't have to fight. When they walk into a room and they look at each other, they can feel each other's chi. They literally fighting right there. Like, there's a battle taking place that nobody is seeing. And it concludes. And they know exactly how it concludes. And they carry on and they never need to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit be. That's that real shit. Yo, so, you know, in the cannabis realms, ain't nobody fucking with me. You know, I put that on everything. I put that on whatever they want to put it on. You know what I'm saying? I'm an organic grower. I can grow some of the best cannabis in the world without using no chemicals. You understand? We ain't making the plant do nothing. I know how to make love. You know what I'm saying? You know how to set an environment. I know what the truth of a lot of people are focused on growing bud. I'm not. I'm focused on giving a beautiful ecosystem to a plant. Don't worry about it. But anyway, my ability to tap in, tune in, has given me, like, don't think that this is all my creation. They assisted me. Cannabis, mushrooms, they assisted me in all of this, how to formulate it, how to come up with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it ain't like just something that's out here in the world, like, oh, it's a whole bunch of, nah. I've been doing this, I think I started in 2016, 2015, 2016. So we going up on 10 years that I've been out here with this, right? All over the world with this, all pulling up in your cities. I've been on some tours. I've been pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Dropping these cases in a lot of different states, right? And what's her name? Melissa Etheridge, No Label. That's the name of her wine company, No Label. That's the only individual that If I wanted to find competition, I could say her, but hers is CBD, not THC. And I don't think hers has the alcohol in it. Mine is THC and it has the alcohol in it. Fuck with me, baby. Fuck with me. Real wine, real cannabis, really infused together. Really like in the making of the wine. I'm not buying wine and pouring something into it. No, this is not what's happening over here, baby. I'm making y'all wine. You know what I'm saying? I'm making y'all wine with cannabis. And that cannabis is now infused in that wine. And when you sip it, you are experiencing both. And they balance each other out so beautifully. For those of y'all, listen, I don't do edibles. I don't do edibles. That edible high, that I consume some cannabis high, I do not like that shit. It takes me back to that feeling of like something's going on within me that makes me feel like I need to, and that's that paranoia. Now I'm going back to that military mindset. Like, don't come around me. What you moving for? I don't like people moving when they around me type of, you know, I don't like that. This is not like that. That's my shit. This is, certain music just causes me to become, you know, a little more intimate, a little more tapped in, right? Oh, listen, this the shit that I created my babies with. Yo, that black cherry, Sweet Baby was created off of that black cherry. This is a very, very ignorant product. Like the balance of the cannabis and the wine, like you don't feel drunk because the cannabis is like, nah, you straight. But then you don't feel high because the wine like, stay with me, baby. Come on, let's dance. Hey. And they do a nice little dance. Now, if you drink 2 bottles, you'll start yawning. You definitely finna be like, oh shit, hold on. Like, it will get heavy, but it don't be I ate an edible high. It'll be like, I need to lay down. I've had enough for the night. I've never felt uncomfortable, drunk, or, you know, hungover, none of that. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here who had it. What y'all think? Talk to them. They talk back, talk a little shit. They talk that. You know what I'm saying? What that Sincere Mirage about? We done been around enough. Yo, talk to them if you all have experienced the Sincere Mirage. Just throw a little comment in there. What's it about? What did it make you feel about? What would you like about it? You know what I'm saying? What could have been better, right? So right now, we're leaning on making more dry wines because the majority of these are sweet. The peach apricot Chardonnay is sweet. That's one of the favorite in the community. That was the first one, right? And then that blush. The blush is our attempt to do something a little more drier. So for those who don't like sweet wines, you like dry wines, right? The black cherry is one of my favorite. That's that motherfucker. Mine, some of them come with shimmer. You know what I'm saying? Give you that magical. Remember, it's called Sincere Mirage. It's THC infused. The smoke is in the bottle. You see the smoke? You ain't got to smoke cannabis. You can drink it, but it's still in the bottle. Ooh, you see that swirl? Yeah. What you see? Yeah, you like, am I tripping? Nah, you ain't tripping. You ain't tripping. That's what we talking about. It's a Sincere Mirage. It's a Sincere Mirage. Wait, what? Look up both of those words. So anyway, that black cherry is sweet, and then that white strawberry is sweet, but it got like a lighter flavor. It's like, if you like light, you know what I'm saying? It's strawberry for sure, right? But it's like that black cherry is like, it's in there. It's bold. You know what I'm saying? And then we got what we got coming? We got the coconut ouzo is making a comeback. Coconut ouzo. So that's the product of the week, y'all. THC infused wine, Sincere Mirage, created, cultivated, you know what I'm saying, manifested by me. I ain't found nobody sitting next to me at no table yet going, oh yeah, no. It's I get saluted out here on this one. You know? So for those of y'all who know me for a long time, y'all know I was weed man to the stars. Like when our artists were coming to Detroit to the Charles H. Wright Museum and to the Masonic Temple and Cheyenne Park and to do their their shows, if they needed cannabis when they in town, I would get the call. You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing up for people that are like, yo, woo, Meth Red, I'm on the way. Buster, I'm on the way. Rakim, that's my man. He already know when he pull up 7, took me on stage. Shane Park had me rolling blunts while he spitting verses. Roll me another one, 7, brought me out on stage, lit the blunt. All right, go ahead. Got my weed man rolling up. And went right back to spitting flows. I'm on stage with Rakim, you know, the Wailers, Julian Marley, all of these individuals, right? So it got to the point now where when I get a call, oh yeah, there was people who I was getting calls about, like, my Chief Keef, nah, I'm good. He can find some weed somewhere else. What's that other stupid ass motherfucker? I'm black, but when you Kodak something, no, I'm good. Like, no, I'm good. But the people that I respect, that I look, because I'm gonna say something because I don't like you, like, and I don't want to be around just because you trying to buy my product. So I would pass, you know. Shout out to my man C-Dub, because he really the one who kind of got me plugged in that concierge shit. Like, so shout out to you. I don't forget where shit gets started at. I remember laying on the couch like, yo, you got some weed? Yeah. You bring some to Buster? Buster? Who the fuck is it? What Buster? Buster Rock? Man, shut the fuck up. My favorite rapper? What? I'm running through downtown Detroit. Yeah, remember that shit? That shit was packed. No, I'll get there. I'll meet you there. I hopped out with the zips and I ran to Shade Park. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I've had the honor. But so now when I bring the weed and they want the weed, I just bring the bottles on the blessing. Like, here you go. That's on me. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this? Where this come? Like, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fortunate. Things have worked out. It's been blessed. You know, and so that's the product of the week. I said, why wouldn't I present my product somewhere in there, right? We got 52 products coming. Why not go ahead and do a little self-promotion? So, as far as healing, nah, man, it's recreational. This is a real good feel. You know, an exclusive product. I know everybody got this. A beautiful product, as y'all see with the shimmer. The flavor of it is a beautiful, beautiful flavor. You know what I'm saying? And if you are a business person and you know how to run your own businesses, there's you know, distribution opportunities for those who want some higher level product of the week. You know what I'm saying? Make it your product of the year. You know, quite a few people have found themselves successful utilizing certain things, and I hold very much honor in that. Like, I feel good about that. I always say that I feel good when I assist people to foundate themselves and to find financial freedom and security. Both of them, freedom and security, because you can have one without the other. You can get financial security, no freedom, and you get financial freedom, no security. But to have them both, that's a blessing. So that's my product of the week. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Thank y'all for anybody who's already supported, who's already had the Sincere Mirage, whether it was at a THC Expo, back at the Lions Den, out at the many places I done traveled to, the different events I done sponsored. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones that make me smile like this and talk that shit I be talking. When I be like, I talk that shit, it's because of y'all I can talk that shit. Y'all support me. Y'all love me. Y'all showed other people that they can trust me because y'all do. That's really what word of mouth is about. That's how I've survived all of these years. From going from poetry to growing, selling weed, to growing mushrooms, to gatekeeping, to motherfucking doing the medicine work, to everything. Like, I've been in the community since I stepped foot back in this community once I came back from the military. First I came in was helping to fuck up the community. But not now. I'm cleaning this community. We're teaching, we're educating, we're preparing the next students, the next teachers. Man, I am honored to see some of the individuals that I used to be a teacher to now releasing their own books, teaching their own classes, having these relationships where they're now teaching, where they're passing on their information. This is an honor for me. It's an honor, you know, and I appreciate it, you know. So I appreciate all the support that I've had up to now, and all the support I'm gonna have moving forward, because it gets greater later. You know what I'm saying? More things will be revealed. We ain't doing nothing but building. We adding on. It's more products coming. It's more classes coming. It's more everything. I'm learning more. I'm tapping in. I'm finding deeper parts of myself. Still 45. Still, and that shit feels good. And I'm gonna share that shit with y'all, just like I always have, every step of the way. So thank y'all for tapping in. Share this video. Go to YouTube, the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, The Pass. Subscribe to get the videos. Go to www.houseofgenesis.org. Sign up for the email list. And if you look for any of the products. Now, the product of the week, this product right here, that's not on the website, for obvious reasons. If you're interested in purchasing some of the Sincere Mirage THC infused wines, hit me in my inbox. Hit me in my DM. We'll work something out. We'll talk about it. Okay? So, with that being said, I love y'all. And as always, tell somebody you love them in a language that they can understand it in. Peace.